Yeah, man. You already know. I'm back. This Magoo. Go on ahead. Hit that sub button. I need y'all to subscribe. Let's go. We getting some new subs in. It looks good. Let's keep on going. We trying to get to 75. Oh, excuse me. Walking around right now. So yeah. Hit the sub button. Hit that like button. Alright? Yo, and then get in the comments. Let me know what you think, alright? I want to hear some feedback. You know I love some feedback, man. Come on. I don't mind. I could take the criticism, or I could take the praise. I could take it all. Pause. Alright. Anyway, so we talking, man. So I'm starting to get a lot better with the wrist issue. I just want to address that real quick. I am getting a lot better. Alright. I got a DM on my Instagram. By the way, follow me on Instagram, Magoo_JJ, Magoo_JJ. I got a DM, and the person was like, yo, you talking about your wrist, and what's going on? I was like, hey, I'm using it more and more every day. I mean, I'm working it out, I'm rehabbing it, I'm feeling better every day. And then they shouted me out. So shout out to that person for hitting me up. But what really got me going was the fact that I think I could have gotten healthy sooner. Well, I'll tell you what I mean by that. Yo, I've been doing this little rehab thing with my wrist. I mean, ever since the doctor told me on Monday that, okay, nothing is broken, nothing, just a severe sprain, you be all right, you got all your feelings, nothing with your nerves, nothing separated, blah, blah, blah. So, I've been doing my little workouts and stuff. And, I pretty much didn't do too much rehab last week on the wrist. I just left it alone a little bit, try to move it slightly. I was being real careful with it. And then this week I just, I let shit go. I mean, yesterday morning I actually did pull-ups. I did more pull-ups, as a matter of fact, because I did 5 pull-ups on Wednesday, and then yesterday on Thursday I did 10 each time. So I was feeling good off that shit. I was like, oh, okay, the wrist, everything feeling great. I was taking the band, I was doing the stretches and shit. But, I thought to myself, damn, I could have come back from this sooner. And I want to focus on what it was that has been making me take so long to come back from this injury. And I say it as if I've been injured forever. But to be honest, it happened 2 Sundays ago. It feels like forever. It happened 2 Sundays ago, and it feels like forever. Yo, I am pissed. But the reality of it is I could have came back sooner. I just had to fight through the pain. I didn't fight through the pain enough. And that hurt my progress. So I know I have to fight through the pain. Fighting through the pain is part of it. Learning how to fight while injured is part of it. Listen, guys fight with broken ribs, broken toes, stuff all messed up. They really go out there for it. And it's not just because it's a check involved, but because of the fact that they know that they're not going to puss out. Excuse me. Guys ain't trying to puss out. So I don't want to puss out from training, We need all hands on deck. I went to go roll last night, and it was only 4 of us. Where the fuck is everybody at? There was one guy, he comes for striking, and coach said, I guess he only comes on Wednesdays for striking. He came from foundations class, but he left when it was time to roll. It was like, oh, I guess he comes. It's like, yeah, that's my live, and I said, yeah, that's my live wrestling dummy. Oh yeah, during sparring, all I do is fucking 1-2s and shoot takedowns on this motherfucker. And I told him, yo, you got to come to grappling class because you can't get manhandled. But you know what's funny? And I got to say this. I have to say this. But black people don't know shit about fighting. And I'm black. And black people act like they got a monopoly on violence. Black people, like, I'm not even gonna say I'm black. I'm not black. Fucking Joe Biden said I wasn't black, so I don't give a fuck. I gotta stop acting like I'm still in school and shit, or my parents and them is talking to me. I'm not black, all right? Let me get that shit straight right now, all right? Joe Biden, he said what he said, and I've been repping that shit ever since. But for the uninitiated, yes, I'm black, okay? Now, if you don't understand anything I just said, don't worry about it. Point is that I'm making is that as a man of dark color, as a melanated man, I come from a group of people who act like they have a monopoly on quote unquote gangbanging and violence. And that is not true at all. These motherfuckers don't know a goddamn thing about fucking fighting and violence. Motherfuckers really think that like boxing and shit is like fighting. It's fucking hilarious. It is hilarious, bro. And it's like, it's so hard to explain to these dumbasses. And some of them, you know, they go back to these environments at the end of the day. And I feel bad for them, especially when they're young. Like, I'm talking about like under 25. Like, I feel fucking bad for them because they go back to these environments and these people just tell them bullshit. But, you know, it's like we think that boxing is like the only fucking martial art. And it's like, bro, that shit is nothing. That's one tool. Like, you got mad other shit you got to worry about. Like, bro, what? And, you know, it's crazy how, you know, you'll see people not do that. But whatever, you know, this is why I got to go to training. Because we need people in that room who are looking to train. We need motherfuckers to get good. And also, this is, and it's so funny because, you know, the guy, you know, some of you guys, y'all just don't understand that shit. Like, y'all think that it's some, I don't know what they think. I don't know what a lot of people think about this shit. But that's the thing about training. Like, it's some people that show up only for striking. People that show up only for grappling. It's like, motherfucker, you got to show up for every damn thing. You got to show up for fucking pads, every fucking thing. You got to show up for everything, bro. Like, you just can't. Like, I even see guys that show up just for sparring. And no pads, no foundations or nothing. And to be honest, they'll be decent strikers just because they've been striking so long. But if motherfucker really started to put that bitch in gear, yo, it's not even fun anymore. Like, real talk. I can't even put it. Like, sometimes, yo, putting it in gear is different, man. It is. It is fucking different. And that's why we need people to consistently train. Because we need to continue pushing our boundaries. That's why I knew, I said to myself, even with the fucked up wrist, I said, I could have come back from this sooner. I should have came back from this sooner. And I'm mad that I'll let some days go by where I wasn't doing what I had to do on that mat. But fuck it. Magoo is here. So go ahead, subscribe, hit that thumbs up, go to Instagram, follow me, Magoo_JJ. And I'll be back with y'all tomorrow to talk some more martial arts. I'm out, man. Oos.